I think what you should be doing is highlight every one that you miss so you know to go back and redo it. Okay, that's what I want everybody to do. Okay? 6 increased by 2. Wow. C, think back to chapter 1 when you were having trouble with that. That's what I was wondering. All right, 8 times a number is what? 8x, which is A, thank you. M, decreased by 9. What? M minus 9, decreased. That's what I was talking about back in the good old days. All right, highlight, remember. Now again, no need for a calculator here. No need for a calculator. All right, yes, PEMDAS, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 today is 11. All right, number 5, again, going from left to right, 15 minus.
What was 3?
Say it again.
What was 3?
What did you think it was?
I got it right.
Okay, we're back on number 5 again. 15 minus 3, 12. All right. Number 6, again, order of operation. We're adding 2 plus 6, which is 8, then multiplying by 3, which is, yes, 24 minus 10, 14. All right, I feel like we're doing pretty good. KK, how are you? Next, number 7. It's just plugging numbers in. 11 minus 8, 3. K plus P. So we have 10 plus 9. Then we subtract 15. A. Now here, U, which is 7 plus 4 times 3. 7 plus 12, 19. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Any questions so far? All right, now the properties some of you guys forgot. So let's review the properties. All right, this right here, 3, 5, 7. Does it go in the same order? 3, 5, 7. No, so that means that the order is mixed up. If the order is mixed up, it's automatically what? Yes, commutative. Commutative is when the order is mixed up. Now, most people put the associative property because they're thinking of parentheses. But remember, when you do the associative property of multiplication, it would look something like this. A times B times C is equal to A times B times C. Notice the order is exactly the same for associative property. Now look, here's what you're doing, guys. You're supposed to be writing that out, writing the notes down, right? That's how you're going to remember it when you take your exam. Now your multiplicative identity, I want everybody to write down, that's when you do A times 1. That equals A. Whenever you multiply by 1, that is called the multiplicative identity or the identity of multiplication. The identity for addition would be what? A plus 0 equals A. What?
I don't think we did some.
Okay. Thank you. Substitution. All right, everybody knows what substitution is. That's what we've been doing when you plug a letter in as the number. All right, this up here is a substitution. You're replacing something that is equal with what it's equal to. That's a substitution. That's what you've been doing. All right, thank you. Good. KK, you still with me? All right, here we go. So now number 11 is called what? 5 plus 4, 4 plus 5. Yes, commutative again. All right, again, it's commutative because the order is different. All right. Now we're just simplifying. So n plus 8 plus 7 is the same as D, n plus 15. Combining like terms. Here we just adding 9 plus 7, getting what? 9 plus 7 is what? 16. So the correct answer is A. We're combining the 9 and the 7 together. All right, keep going, please. Choose the point for 3, 5. So again, if we're doing 3, 5, we're counting over to the right 3, and they're going up 5. So the answer is H. Okay, next. J, so let's find J. So if I want to, I can look at this and say J. So we go down 7 first. Well, and that's the only one with the X value of 7, right? And then, of course, I want to show you that we would go over the Y, and that's the X. So that's how I got 7, 4. Everybody okay with this? All right, 16. Range. Now, a lot of you guys, I said, please look up the information. All right, if you forgot. We said earlier in the year, let's write this down. Everybody, write down domain. Domain is the list of X values. So what do you think the range is? Yes, the list of Y values. Thank you very much. You agree with this? So 0, 3, 5, and 7 are the Y values. Notice here, 0, 3, 5, and 7. That's why the correct answer was what? A. We'll say that again. Range. Range is the list of Y values. You good now? Hey, come on, boys. Concentrate. Refer to the table. Which ordered pair would appear in the graph of the data? 448, right? Any issues with that? Just making sure you know how to use the table. Everybody good? 18. 19 below 0. Negative 19. Thank you. 9 minus 11. Absolute value of negative 1. 1. All right, remember, I want everybody to write this means distance from the origin. And distance cannot be negative. Distance can't be negative, okay? Anybody have any issues with that? Now, domain, what did I tell you the domain was? That's right, list of the X values. So the list of the X values is C0246. All right. T is what? Yeah, this was pretty easy. 4. Okay. 23, 5 times negative 8. Negative 40. Negative 4 plus negative 5. Negative 9. Negative 15 plus 12. Negative 3. Negative 14 divided by negative 14. 1. Now remember what I told you, you're going to have a calculator section and a non-calculator section. Is everybody hearing me? All right, this is all non-calculator. So if you did it on a calculator, it's no good. You have to be able to tell me what these answers are. And if you forgot the rules, just speak up. All right, speak up. Any issues? All right, 27. Negative times a negative is a? Positive 6. Thank you. Now it says a dolphin dives toward deeper water rate of 9 feet per second. If he continues for a total of 11 seconds, Which one of those represents the situation? A, right, because he went down 9 feet per second. So that's why that's negative. Is everybody okay with 28 being A? Luis is 29 feet underground. He climbs 13 feet up a ladder. Where is he now? B, negative 16. Anybody have any issues? All right, 30. Nellie has $48 in her purse. She pays $6 for lunch. 48. That is correct. All right, everybody good? All right, now you're into the graphing negatives, not just positives. So -2 would be what letter? Yes, I see what you're saying. Letter C is the answer. E is the point they're talking about. Quadrant 3. D, that's correct. So everybody on your graph, put quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Nope, that's how it goes. What's the matter? No, don't think that. That's the answer. Top right is 1. Top left is 2. Bottom left is 3. Bottom right is 4. That's how it goes. Please write that down. So if she decreased, or if the temperature in her car decreased by 14 degrees, that would be what? A, negative 14. Negative 18 divided by negative 1. 18. All right, here's where we got to practice. All right, no calculators. 4/9. Everybody should know this by now. Yeah, point 4 repeated. All right, now let's just say again, pretend like you forgot that. This is just a what? A division problem. So everybody's practicing. 9, and then it goes into 4.0. 9 goes into 40 how many times? 4 times. 9 times 4 is 36. Subtract 4, bring down the 0. Now you can hopefully see why it is 4 repeated. Everybody okay with that? So now 0.55 as a fraction. Again, no calculators. So 0.55 is the same as what fraction right off the bat? No, 55 over 100. That's what I want everybody to write down on your paper. 55 over 100. And then you reduce it by a factor of what? 5. So if I divide by 5, 11 over 20. 11 over 20. Right? Divide by 5. Divide by 5. So 36. Where would it be?
I saw it. It might be at home. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Alright.
I didn't see anything.
Alright.
I'm sorry, but all right. 45 out of 150. So 45 divided by 150. Now, before I do that division, because it's a decimal, what could I reduce both by to make it easier? 5. So let's divide by 5, divide by 5. So what's 45 divided by 5? 9. What's 150 divided by 5? 150 divided by 5. 30. Can I reduce that? By what? 3. So that reduces down to what? 3/10. Okay, now you see why I reduced the fraction. I don't want to divide 150 this way. Is everybody with me? I'd much rather reduce the fraction and then say, of course, 3/10 is the same as what decimal? Yes, 0.3. All right, which is in fact C. Shh, boys. Anybody have any questions with that? All right, 38. Converting to an improper fraction. 2 times 4 plus 1 is what? 9/4. All right. Is that where we stopped? Okay, so I'm pretty happy with you on that. That wasn't too bad, right? Okay, so now, listen, a little bit harder now with the fraction. Still no calculators. I want all the work on the iPad. All right, so let me see what I would like for you to try. Hold on a second. How many questions? Oh, there's not that many. So let's do this for homework. Let's take it to, this is a good place to break, 52. All right, that's your homework up to 52, okay? Start right now. All right. Lots of fractions. All right. So my homeschool peeps, you guys got that all the way up to 52, okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's for homework. You guys have a
Okay.
great rest of the day and have a great weekend, okay?
All right. Thank you,
too.
Mr. Stroud.
Thank
Have a
you.
great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.